Hello and welcome back. This is a quick video on how to place closure on a wig cap before making your wig. So take 10 minutes of your time to watch this video and learn something today. This is the wig cap I'm using, and I'm going to fit it on the canvas head before I proceed. If you watched my previous video on how to make a closure wig, you would notice that there was a part where I was trying to explain the lines on the wig cap, the center lines, the one on the left, the one on the right. I was trying to explain something to you that, oh, if you're doing a center parting, you have to put it in between the two lines. These are the lines I was talking about, and the customized closure lace of this wig is sitting directly in between the two lines I was trying to explain on that video. So let's go on. I'm using a 5x5 closure on this tutorial, and we're placing a center part first, then before doing one of the side parts. First, you place the closure on the middle of the cap and ensure that the center part is directly sitting on the center line. So my canvas head also has 3 lines, 2 lines on the side and 1 center line, which also guides me when I'm making a center part or side part wig. Use a safety pin to pin down the closure on the canvas head. So you're pinning down all sections of all sides or all sections of this closure. You're pinning down the center part, you're pinning down the side, the 2 sides, the 2 back sides, and the back center side. After pinning, I noticed there was a space on one side of the closure, the left side, so I had to adjust it. So when you pin and you notice a space, you adjust. Okay, the front of the closure is looking laid and flat. So now we'll check the 2 sides at the back. So you gently stretch the closure and then you pin at the back on the 2 sides. This is what the front of the closure is looking like, and then I'm going to check around for space. So anywhere I notice too much space, I'm going to adjust the pin. Using this part as an example, the space was too much, so I had to remove the pin, stretch it a bit backwards, and then I pinned it down again. At this point, you can proceed to sew. If you remember, I said that for you to get the actual fitting of a closure, you have to sew it by hand, not machine. So you can proceed to use your needle and your thread to sew the closure on the cap. And with that, we're done showing you the center part laying of a closure. And now we're over to the side part. So I'm just going to do one of the sides, then you can repeat same on the other side if you want to, or if you're working. But mostly people work on the left side parts. I hardly see people who do right side parts. But anyways, in case you would like to do a right side part, you can also follow this process. First, you place the middle, or like say center part of the closure on the side line. So I showed you the side line before I got to this part. So you place it this way and then you pin it down. Then you move over to the back and pin down the middle part of the back. And then to the two sides, stretch gently and then pin it down. After pinning the two sides in front, you pin the two sides behind at the back. And then after pinning the two sides behind, you can then proceed to look out for too much space, and then if there is any, you adjust, and then you can now sew the closure to the wig cap by hand. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, kindly drop a comment. Shut up. The closure is looking laid and fitted, ready to get sewn and then ready to slay. Thank you for watching to the end, and if this video was helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.